And then you're like telling me, you're like, it's wild that pros fuck up. All right, so now the guy's rotated out, so you're free to do whatever you want. Okay, well, yo, did you see that? Not you.
Oh, Canadian?
Look at Benji.
Or not, Benji.
Look at Benji.
Yeah,
Look what he did.
he went too close.
He should be up for this. Like, this is a free ball. Okay, first of all, offense misplays. Because this is what it should be, how the play develops. So he goes, Redexian should be right here after rotating it. Instead, he's right there. So in other words, this ball, there should already be somebody up for it. Benji's not even in a position. Look, he's coming off the roof of the goal because he knows that there's a potential shot going on right now. That's why he's diving early. He knows. There should be somebody here. Redexian should be here, right in this midfield L's third to go for it. But instead there isn't. Fucking Benji knows this and he feels it and he's like, oh, I gotta come off the roof of the goal because he's trying to early challenge it, you know? He knows it's awkward, okay? But this is what the result of how a play develops when you run that fucking layering system that other coach was talking about. And that's the same fucking system that in the midst of the coaching session where I told him it doesn't work when somebody plays it like this. In the midst of that, I told him also theoretically, how the play should develop and how the offense should take care of the play if the defense misplays, if the second man just rotates out because you overload the fucking third man. And if people don't know what I'm talking about, just watch my videos, right here. You're overloaded. He lands a 50. It's a win. This should be like fucking free shot. Like this right here is like one of the worst spots you could be in. And they even scored, do they? Benji's fucked up. Okay, you rotate out. What is going on?
Yeah. No, no.
Now he's on the diagonal. It just happened. The play happened again. Instead, the infinite Uzi was able to score.
I tried to avoid the bump on the wall.
Let me see. Does this make sense? Does this clarify things?
Yeah.
Are you seeing how micro decisions, these small little micro decisions, that mistakes are leading into just the small positional mistakes that are like so easy to fix, are just leading into like absolute gaping holes in your defense? You know? Are you seeing this? Okay, this is fine. This has to be you next, though. This should not be him, okay? You need to know this. Okay. Canadian's pushed up. Benji's technically second, but he's having an awkward recovery. So can Benji go for this? Yes or no?
No.
No. Okay, then close it down. It's fucking. It's air B, dude. Just second man cover this. No, it's over. So the play develops here. Canadian is overcommitting. Technically, he's second. Like he should be covering Redexian's ball, but instead he gets like. So the ball's in the corner. So if you want to let SLVR even have a touch to this, that's actually a good decision, and it's fine too because he's not doing anything. He's playing for your beat. He's trying to beat you. You know, there's no threat to it though. He's not gonna put this on net. You know, so. It's like, how do you handle this? Well, if you want to let him have the extra touch, do it. But be in a spot not so far out. You should have been more closer. You should have been here. Because you know that it's going to bang off the wall. And that would have given you the extra split second right here to go for this and to cover for Benji. Benji should not be hitting this. You know? Play works out, though. Things are fine. You might have bumped. This should be a free. Yep. Okay, that first to second never works. Here's another example. Why first to second never works. Look at that. It's just the defense will nail you every time. What I meant to say is that a pass to the second man on a breakout from defense to offense doesn't work because it needs to fill two requirements. In the clip that you just saw, first of all, your second man in this position, the second man is not in a position to receive the pass when breaking out from defense to offense. Yet in the layering system, you'll have most second men try to stretch their position from defense to offense and try to hit a ball that they have little angle to shoot and is very much non-threatening to the man covering front post on the other team. So this is why you need a sustained offense. The first man rotating out on offense is looking to switch, and this is where the pass can develop. This man is the passing option and therefore the target player. It's technically second to third in this position, but it's actually first to second just because of the way that the play develops. It's really strange.
Yeah. Wait, when you say that, you mean like first to second, it's because it's our first attack. If it's our second attack, it would be more...
He's on the right track here. You remember how I told you? You remember you were even pointing this out? You know, the whole thing about drop down a second, pass, never worked.
Yeah.
And I was saying it never works. The reason why I say it doesn't work because you need to exploit the space behind the second. Second man can't cover the space in here because he's pointed this way. He'll have to go this way, and it makes no sense. He doesn't have enough time. You do not simply in a GC3 game have enough time to fucking reroute and go like this and cover another zone. It's unrealistic, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in other words, he's glued to this. That's why you need the third man to be here on defense and also covering back posts. Why he needs to stay right at this big boost pad, which I talk about in a Pro Guides video, and I talk about it on my own channel as well. Okay. So in other words, you're not looking to drop it because the second man will nail you every time. And also technically because it's in the same zone, he can read whether or not it's a shot or pass. In other words, he's just going to be one up on you no matter what you do. You need to exploit the space behind him, and then that's how you fuck him up. That's how you create the overload that I talk about, and that is integral into creating an offense. So you need to exploit that space so that it doesn't come from first to second. It comes from second to third.
Yeah, to create that disposition.
Yes, that disposition.
Disposition.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, you understand. That's what I'm talking about.